Hi, my name's Tim Speight. I'm here at Barnsley College, and today in this podcast we're going to be looking at recording drums, and we'll start from a beginner stage and we'll work the way right through to an advanced stage. One thing I will mention before we start is preparation is key. So if you've got the time to tune the drums or get somebody to tune them, that is a must before any professional recording takes place. Okay then, here we are in the drum booth, and obviously got my drum kit here ready for recording. One thing I will say before we start recording is about communication. Communication with the drummer, the player. Make sure whoever's playing the kit sets it up. Hopefully they can look after the tuning as well. There's no point positioning any microphones or anything around the kit for the drummer to come in and reposition everything. So make sure that the drummer who's playing positions his kit and is totally happy with it for you to work on it. That's the first thing to look at. First part of the kit we're going to look at after now is the kick drum. So that's where we're going to move on to now. Right, here we are at the kick drum. First thing to note about this kick drum is actually there's nothing inside it at all, okay? And without getting too heavily involved in acoustics, generally speaking, too many reflections in any recording can work against you. So the first thing we're going to do is put in a little bit of a quilt here. It's going to act as an absorber and a little bit of diffuser to break up the reflections inside the kick drum. It'll keep the sound drier, and it'll also hopefully keep it a little bit more punchier as well. So I'm going to start doing that now. Okay then, I've now treated the inside of the kick drum and I'm ready to position my first microphone. Level 1 of recording drums, I'm just going to be using a single kick drum microphone. Here we've got the AKG D112. It's got a very good low frequency response, and it's very good also at capturing the little clicks in the upper mid frequencies as well. Generally speaking, as the kick drum moves towards the front skin, the sound can become a little bit clickier, but as a sacrifice we sometimes lose a little bit of weight. Okay? As we move the kick drum away from the front skin, the kick drum microphone away from the front skin towards the back skin, we might lose a little bit of click, but gain a little bit more of the body and a bit more of the weight. So just for level 1 recording drums, I'm actually going to go for a little bit in between. So roughly halfway inside the drum, I want to position the kick drum microphone slightly off axis, so it's not pointing directly at the centre of the front skin. So we'll end up looking something like so. Okay, the next advanced level of recording drums, especially the kick drum, is to use 2 microphones to get around this problem of compromise between click or weight. I'm going to introduce now a Sennheiser E602, which is again a really rich deep bottom end response. So I'm actually going to use now the D112. I'm going to move that further into the front skin to capture the click, and I'm going to use the 602 towards the sound hole here to keep the weight. So from a recording point of view, within our Pro Tools session, we'll have one microphone that's designated as a click kick and one microphone that's designated as a weight kick. Okay, so I'm just going to move now in my D112 even further, and I'm now going to position my 602 in this area around about here now, slightly off axis again. And now we've got the best of both worlds. And I'm also making sure that no microphone or stand is touching anything else. Note as well, the centre pole is not touching the floor, okay? It's a common mistake that people make. Make sure it's locked off and I can get my hand completely underneath. If these centre poles do start to touch the floor, we're going to start getting unwanted vibrations coming up through the floor, up the mic stand, and obviously directly into the microphone. Not what we want. Okay, level 3 recording kick drums. If you want to take it that little bit stage further and you've got the flexibility to do it, why not introduce a third microphone? Here I've got another good low frequency microphone. It's the Audio-Technica AT Pro 25. And what the options are here is we could actually put this third microphone pointing down at the kick drum, maybe anything from 1 foot, 2 foot, even 3 foot away. It's becoming much more of an ambient mic, but can capture a little bit more of just an effect of the kick drum, okay? It can be used very creatively at mix down stage. Or, if you want to be creative, why not come round to the front of the drum kit, and we can actually try positioning another microphone round about here. Now, this is all dependent on no squeaks from the kick drum pedals or excessive noise from any of the skins. But again, experimentation is key, and it may work, and you might be able to get a nice result from doing it. Right, I'm quite happy with the position of the kick drum microphones, but I will just tell you one more thing regarding the D112, which is close to the front skin now. And it's an issue called the proximity effect. And I've mentioned while that kick drum microphone gets closer, it gets more click. If that microphone gets closer than 1 centimetre away from the front skin, we then get a re-increase of low frequencies. So we get more bass, if you like. And it's an effect called the proximity effect. In this instance, it might be a good thing. In other recording scenarios, maybe guitars or something like that, that increase may not be such a good thing. So again, experimentation, but be aware of the proximity effect.